I believe it could exist, but I'm kind of skeptical.
I don't really believe in it all that much. I feel like I can normally come up with things like more logical. Like reason of like what it actually is. Never really experienced anything I couldn't really explain. Like second floor, I could easily explain maybe it was the light clearing off something and it looked like a figure, and you know, my mind just kind of did the rest. But yeah, no, I'm not really much of a believer in ghosts or anything.
I don't really believe in them. That's why I came here tonight, just to you know, see if we could get anything.
I definitely believe there's too much unexplained things that have happened to not think that there's something out there that could be paranormal.
I think there's something out there. I feel like that overall, I think it's pretty narrow-minded to say that what is on this earth and what we can see is all that there is, and that kind of goes with, like, you know, UFOs, you know, aliens, demonic beings, and things like that. I just kind of feel like that there's got to be something else.
I definitely have a new appreciation for it, and I'm just happy that it wasn't anything bad.
Iffy? I don't know. I mean, they're not really solid. It's just kind of weird things happen. Don't know what causes them, but may as well check it out.
I guess you could say I might have, because when I was really young, I went downstairs in my house to like get food, and then on my way back up I felt something grab my right shoulder. I turned around, there was nothing there. I thought somebody was like asking me to go to bed or something, but there was just nobody there.
There's been like a few things here and there, but all in all, not really. I mean,
No.
Outside of here, not really.
I can't really describe a story exactly of anything happening. The only things I could really think of is hearing like footsteps and stuff. At my dad's house, it is a rather old house, and I would always sleep by the stairwell or staircase, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, like, I moved rooms. We slept upstairs, and they moved us downstairs, and I moved back upstairs. And sometimes you would hear footsteps come up or down and just kind of stop. Or maybe we have like a long hallway and it's all wood and it's creaky, so you'd hear maybe someone walk down. I mean, it could be anything, but it's unsettling, to say the least.
No, I have not.
No, I don't think so.
I felt optimistic, and then slowly a dreary feeling kind of came in, and then kind of felt a little sinister, and then when we got inside the building, it kind of became brighter and less creepy.
Whenever we first entered, I didn't really feel a presence. Didn't really feel anything that was with us, but the time we came in, as soon as it started, I definitely felt something. It felt more eerie. Like I said, it might just be my mind playing tricks on me. That's the reason, that's the thing I'm going to go with. But there's nothing that I've seen that I cannot explain.
When I first got into here, Ashmore, I did not feel anything. But when we first got into like the hallway behind me, I did start feeling something else, like I was not alone.
Well, first pulling into the driveway, we saw a shadowy figure in one of the windows, so that kind of set the tone for how I'd feel for like the rest of the time here.
I didn't feel anything. Whenever I came in, I was running late, so everyone was already up in the front area, and I just kind of came in, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And so it was kind of more lighthearted whenever I came in, but the more we went through the that feeling went away pretty quick.
It wasn't until we started moving through the rooms and the different floors that I started to feel uneased.
It was pretty creepy.
I'd say floor number 2.
Was there a reason?
Because an event that happened with Eli on floor 2, it really changed the landscape of exactly, why floor 2 was the one that freaked me out the most. Before that, I would have said floor number 3, mostly because during the walkthrough, I started getting pain in my knees, but I'm not entirely sure that would have been caused by anything paranormal.
Probably floor 2. The first time I was up there, I don't know if it was just my eyes playing tricks on me or what, but I felt like I saw something go from one side to the next. It looked straight up like a white figure. But yeah, that's the floor where I felt the most, there was like the most presence.
Floor 3.
Floor 3? You want to give a little explanation?
When we first got up to floor 3, I immediately felt something off. Just the atmosphere for me got a whole lot more off-putting. Not necessarily, I didn't think something was wrong, but something just felt a little bit off.
Definitely floor 2. It was just a whole like eerie feeling, and just going into certain rooms just made me feel off and like I needed to leave.
Yeah, definitely the 3rd floor. I'm not entirely sure why, especially through the walkthrough. It felt normal whenever we first came through, especially since the area we walked in seemed like a common place for people to go through whenever they come through, just kind of know about the place. But the further down the hall we made it, and the more we were informed about how the 3rd floor was being used, the more I felt uneasy being up there.
Definitely floor number 2.
Is there a reason behind that?
From the top of the stairs directly behind me, on the floor on the right, we were standing there asking questions, and I felt something grab my pants, and I had my arms crossed, paying attention to the recording, and there was no one behind me. Everyone was in front of me, and I had a mark on my pants that would have looked like someone grabbed it. And the minute that happened, just chills went down my body, and my hands started shaking, and I didn't know how to feel.
I would say the 2nd is probably.
You want to explain that a little bit?
Well, that was the only thing where I really felt much difference. The 3rd floor was a little creepy, and there was some draftiness, but other than that, that was it.
Not really.
No, not really. It's definitely a very eerie place. Like, different rooms make you feel different ways for sure. But yeah, do I believe in ghosts? No. Would I go wandering this whole place by myself? Hell no. I don't know. It's definitely very eerie. I don't enjoy it.
I definitely think something's different now, because on the 3rd floor, you guys both saw, I almost threw up, so I had to come back down here. So I definitely do think, yeah, something might have changed up there.
I feel like I already believed it, but tonight just reinforced how I felt.
No, they kind of remain the same. I feel like, a lot of people said I do believe in the paranormal, so that's kind of, that's usually the side that people try and hop on. So I'm already on that side. But I guess in situations like this where you're in an active haunted place, if you don't hear anything, then that kind of concludes that maybe there isn't anything. Yeah, I didn't personally experience anything, but I also kind of didn't really want to. A lot of the time, whenever there was an opportunity to kind of like maybe open myself up to that, I didn't let that happen. You know, maybe it's like, you know, look down a dark hallway, see if there's something there. I was like, don't really want to do that. So that might be a reason why. Maybe if we do this more, I'll be more open.
Yes, it did.
I'd say it's remained pretty much the same.
I do not believe Ashmore Estates is haunted.
No.
I do believe it.
Your experience here changed it, or did you always believe?
I think my experience here changed it.
Yes, I believe.
Yes, I believe it. I personally didn't feel anything, but that doesn't mean that something's not going on.
Yes, I believe it.
Okay, is there a reason?
There no more than the reason I had on number 2, floor number 2.
I'd have to say no. Haven't really seen anything.
Experience anything to change your views on if it's haunted or not?
I mean, I've seen others say that they have, but I haven't seen or felt anything personally other than just the mood of rooms.